It's Friday. Hello, everybody. It's been another week. Time to listen to Amy again. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Miss Kelly, Miss Kathy. Your ruffler is here, Miss Kathy. What's everybody been up to? Miss Angel. Do I look like I've had kids camp all week? Hello, everybody. Oh, let me tell you, an hour and a half for the last 4 days with 5 wonderful little people is a lot. Let me tell you. But we had a great, hello, Miss Kathleen. We had a great 4 days. And I was going to ask Miss Dawn, if I saw you here, you're not allowed to be here unless you got bananas. Because Carlos and Whidbey are not going to allow you in the house if you don't have bananas. Oh, I'm so happy, Miss Tina. I didn't know you were here today. I'm glad you got it. I didn't get your other one on the long arm today. But I'll get there. Tomorrow, I don't have anything tomorrow. I have little people in the morning, but hello, Miss Charlotte. Hi, Miss Shelley. Welcome, everybody. Woohoo. Miss Betty, your invisible zipper foot is here. Hello. Well, yes. So we had a successful camp week. I have a new group. My Saturday gals are starting tomorrow, but we made 4 projects over the week, and they have new pillowcases, they have zipper pouches, they have a drawstring backpack, and a tablet stand for their phone, tablet, Kindles, all that stuff, video game holders. So we had lots of fun. And we'll start over tomorrow with 2 lucky gals. Yes. Well, it's been, I don't know, it's hard when you teach every day this week. I taught kids in the morning, and I had kids in the afternoon, not kids in the afternoon, I had adult children in the afternoon. No. Ooh, I don't really seem to get much done, but we did get some things this week. And so we got in a little bit of fabric, a little bit not Christmas, a little bit Christmas. And we have a couple of restocks and some other things to talk about. So the first thing I'm going to mention while I'm sitting here and thinking of it is the July 4th holiday is coming up, okay? We are not going to be open on July 2nd through the 4th, okay? So that's the Saturday and the Monday of the July 4th holiday. Material Girls is going to be closed for the weekend, for the holiday weekend, to allow everyone to spend the holiday weekend with family. Hi, Miss Karen, and whatnot. And then, of course, I know nobody's going to want to drive over here with all the traffic headed to the beach. It's okay. We love you still, but that's okay. We're going to take it off because I don't want to be here staring at 4 walls if you aren't coming to visit me. So, so just a reminder. The other reminder while I'm standing here, the service department is going to stop accepting machines for repair at the end of this month, okay? That's going to give Dr. Mike time to complete the machines that we currently have in service prior to us leaving for Bernini University and additional training. So, please, if your machine just needs a cleaning or something along that lines, just hold on to it until we return. Dr. Mike is saying yes. Please. Please give him a moment. Plus, I keep adding all the school systems to his basket back there because we have a few school systems that still need machines cleaned. So those came over today. I'm like, oh, look, Dad has 100 more machines to clean. No, I'll go help him with those. But yes, so anyway, the information will go up and be a reminder. Just hold on to your machine until we return. We will be back in the service department. We'll be back open. And Dr. Mike just yelled, next March. No. We'll be back up and running after the 20th of July. Okay. Robin, Dr. Mike, and I are headed to Palm Springs, California for Bernina University, which is the first one in 2 years that we've had. They've all been pushed back and postponed. So we're headed out to hear all the new stuff that will be coming out sometime. I don't know. They're just going to tease us and make us wait for a year. I don't know. With the way things are in the world, I have no idea. But I will keep you all up to date on all the new stuff. OESD usually gives us a peek at holiday lace, at holiday tile scenes. So I'll know all that about the middle of July. So plus we've got lots of classes to take. I'm taking some courses with Amanda Murphy, and I'm taking some courses with some Swiss training, some Swiss educators that are coming on the L890 and the long arm and all sorts of stuff. So more things to add to you. All right. Okay. One more update and then I'll start showing you fabric. I promise. Gina posted earlier this week, yesterday, I think, Virtual Breakfast Club is taking a summer vacation. Okay. I am going to postpone, or we're going to just push Breakfast Club, give it a hiatus, put it on a break, because I'm not going to be here for 2 of them in July. You know, everything just kept getting moved. So I said, you know what? We're taking a break. School's out, and so is Breakfast Club. And we'll come back in the fall with all new topics and things, and I will pick up with panels, which is the one that I never got to because of poison ivy. So no Breakfast Club this week. We'll be back in the fall. Watch for the announcement. Plus, so if there is any topics of education or conversation for Breakfast Clubs, please go hunt down the Facebook post. It's right on our Facebook page, main page, and drop in your topics. And I will scour those comments. We'll pull them all out and start planning for the fall for you. Okay? All right. I think I got all the important stuff off my list. Okay. All right. Now we can go walk. My first one of the day. Okay, let's make note. It is 5 o'clock and I'm just drinking my first one. Heaven on earth. Let me just tell you. No, I taught kids without any caffeine this morning either. Yes. So, what came in this week? Well, you know one thing that came in this week. Yeah, there's fun stuff in that cup. It's called Fizzy. Fizzy Bubbles. Good old caffeine. So, Tiny Beast Dots and Stripes is here. Tula. Okay, so Tiny Dots and Tiny Stripes are an addition to Tula Pink's True Color line, which is her basics collection. So they are little tiny pinstripes in the stripe, and then Tiny Dot is little tiny pin dots in all her colorations and color combinations. Hi, Miss Vanita. So Tiny Dots and Tiny Stripes. This week we also have Tiny Dots and Stripes in Jelly Rolls, and Tiny Dots and Stripes in Charm Squares, and Tiny Dots and Stripes in Layer Cakes. We don't have any complete fabric bundles put together, but we do have dots and stripes fat quarters cut, and we will put together a full collection fat quarter bundle if you would like. Oh, is Miss Amy coming to join me for tomorrow? Yay! We're gonna have a good time. Fun, fun, fun. All right. The other new thing that arrived this week that we've all been patiently waiting on, and it was only a month late, so we're getting there. But here is Nantucket Summer, okay? Full collection, all the yardage is here. We have jelly rolls, honey buns, fat quarter bundles, fat eighth bundles, 2.5 inch squares, and layer cakes, and let me get it, the Nantucket Summer Kit, okay? And that kit is 63 by 63. Pattern and binding are in the box. And we do have, I think we have an extra bolt of this one for backing. And I think I have an extra bolt of this one. Yeah, it's the dark blue plaid, dark blue, that, yeah. So those are all here. We found out, hi Miss Patty, thank you so much for my stars. I love seeing stars. There will be a quilt along that Camille is going to be doing with her swoon pattern. I don't know, Gina will post all about it when it's coming, what's all gonna happen. I ordered patterns as I was instructed, and the swoon pattern is the Sweet 16 swoon, which some of you may have. It's not a new pattern. It is a pattern she's done. There's been lots of swoon quilt alongs, so you may have it. But we're gonna be doing it in Nantucket Summer. So Gina will post here shortly in all the Material Girls groups on our social media for that. I love Nantucket Summer. I love the blue. I love the green. I love all the plaids and all the stripes. So I do. I just love it all. And I lost my pen. That's what I'm looking for. But that is here. It is really, really pretty. And she has a new swoon pattern. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Donna. She has a new swoon pattern that is one massive swoon block. And it is, I think it finishes at like 80 by 80 or 60 by 60. It's big. That pattern is also coming. I think if you saw any of the advertising, it's behind her, that Moda's been putting out. So that will be coming as well. We had a Creative Grids restock and a couple of rulers. So they are all now, for the most part, all of the basic rulers that I use and prefer to use are back in stock. So we have let me just turn it around. I hate this wall. I hate it because nothing's the same size. Nothing hangs in straight lines. This wall gives me anxiety. We miss you too, Miss Gail. So we have our two left-handed rulers. Quilter's Dream. Creative Grids just launched a new left-handed ruler. It's a 4.5 inch square. So once that becomes available, we'll also have a 4.5 inch square. This 2.5 by 12.5. So it's like a school ruler that you can use a rotary cutter with. A 6.5 by 12.5. A 4.5 by 8.5. A 9.5 inch square. 12.5 inch square. This is the 6.5 by 24.5, and the 8.5 by 24.5 are all back. All back. Yes, more lefty rulers. So I think that makes a total of 4, because there's the 12. I think there's a 12.5 square. I think there's a 6.5 square, maybe, or maybe the 4.5. I don't know. we'll have them all because I love my left-handers, and finally something for them. We had an Aurifil thread restock, so if you are looking for Aurifil thread 2000, 2021, or 2024, those are all the shades of white. They are back. So 2000, 2021, and 2024 are all back here as well. So that is here. We got in some flannel for the winter season. The theme of flannel apparently for winter this year is red, black, white, and gray, which I do not, I love it. I don't hate it. So these 4 pieces from the penguins on our brand new winter comfort flannel, polar bears, mountains. We've got a buffalo plaid check with some hot cocoa cups. We've got snowflakes. We have penguins. And then we also have the Hello Winter flannel, which coordinates, works with it, with the snowflakes, the snowmen, stockings, dots. And then we still have some of the plaids from Yuletide gatherings that works really well with all these. So really great for that winter rag quilt, because, you know, we love rag quilts. So lots of great options. The plaids look really good for the inside. Instead of batting, we use a 3rd layer of flannel. So the colored flannels, like the solids, make really good insides because both sides of that flannel show color. So when you clip your seams in a rag quilt and they ravel, you know how fabric is not as bright on one side as the other. If you replace the batting in the middle with another layer of flannel, being a solid flannel, that'll make your raggy seams show a lot more color. Just a little tidbit. The same if you get like a woven plaid and do that in the middle as well. That will help add color to your seam. Now, speaking of winter, we got a couple of bolts in for Christmas, and we got in a few bolts of knit that are not Christmas. So let's walk up here. I'm gonna take a guess here. Oh, there it is, over here. So these 3 bolts are called Christmas Nostalgia. You have Gingerbread Men. Oh, thank you, Miss Gina. Set that big swoon block that I talked about is 72 square. We have Holiday Llamas on pink. And then we have these cute vintage colored candy canes on white. So that's Christmas Nostalgia. Ooh, almost fell over. Here. And then some knits. We've got one Halloween knit. So here we have, this is Bad to the Bone, Mad to the Bone. What is it? Oh, Nobody Bones. Nobody Bones. So cute dark gray skeleton on this knit. This knit is a it's art gallery. It is a cotton spandex mix, and then, which is lovely. Art gallery has the best knit in the world, absolute best. And then I'm gonna pull a chair out because. Thank you. 95 cotton, 5% spandex. And then we have this cute one here. It's like a turquoisey green background with beautiful colored rainbows on it. And then this real cute, simple peachy pink with a gold star on it. Really, really cute as well. I'm gonna try find a simple knit dress that we can make out of it. So that's my goal, is to get a knit dress for these, or I can make another onesie, because you know, can never have enough of those. Okay, knits. Fat quarters, Batik, Hoffman Batik Club. So the June collection of fat quarters has arrived, and its theme is summertime. So this is the Bali Watercolor Club, called Sweet Summertime. So all of these batiks in here, 1 are fat quarters, 2 are Hoffman 1895s. That's their watercolor. So no print, just solid in the world of batik. And then we have the Bali Batik fat quarter bundle. These are all prints in a sweet summertime look. So I think these would look really well together. We've got dots and leaves, butterflies. So the June collection has arrived. Excuse me. And then just so you can see, we've got lots of different color combinations. This quilt here, right here, was done with 1 of each of January's collection. And then the apple can be done with the February collection. We have this beautiful quilt that Miss Tina's working on out of these greens. So real, very, very pretty for batik. Still waiting on yardage. Oh, Annie's. Let's talk about Annie's by Annie. If you watch by Annie's lives that she does on Facebook once a week, I think it's Wednesdays, you may have heard that I am going to be guest starring. I don't know if it's a smile or oh no look at my face. I will be joining Annie in August for a topic of conversation. I think I know what I'm talking about. It was a long time ago, and I kept my lips zipped for that long. I'm very, very excited. But I believe my topic of conversation is embroidery. And so we're going to talk about Annie's projects and embroidery. But the reason I started talking about Annie is Annie announced new patterns today, okay? So let me talk about new patterns. We do need a watch party. I'll have to figure that out, Miss Susan. So there are, I think, 5 new patterns. And I say new patterns because some of them are 2.0 patterns, okay? Or some of them are even 2.1 patterns. There is technically 1 pattern that is brand new, okay? It's called Night and Day. They've all been ordered. They will all come as soon as they are released. Well, more bags for Dawn to make. There's not really any organizing bags, so we're good there. But if you're gonna pack for the retreat your clothes, you may need a new duffel bag. So the 2.0 and the 2.1 patterns, or the re-releases, are basically, she's modified some of the instructions, she's changed some graphics, maybe changed a few measurements, but the overall feature or function or design of the bag has not changed. Travel Essentials is 2.0. So that's the hanging cosmetic bag for like travel. It wraps up and snaps into itself. She did add a hanging strap to that and a pocket on the outside, as well as making the modification not to see as much stitching on the front of your quilting. I believe the pack it in is the packing cubes. You know what? Let's just go look at them because I got them all over here. Not the patterns, the original samples. We're just gonna go visit Gina because she's got the card of the card of pen. The Annie's cart over here in the corner. Okay. Let me dig. Hold on one second. Pack it in. Okay. Packing cubes. 3 sizes of cubes. This is a 2.0 pattern. Design has not changed, so if you have this pattern, you probably don't need a 2.1 unless you want better illustrations. So 2.1, pack it in. The other is going to be travel essentials. Did I have my travel essentials in here? I don't think it's here. One second. Ooh, it could be in the duffel bag. Oh, smart place for it to be, right? And where does Amy travel but anywhere but here, right? So that's what it had to be. So travel essentials, unfolds. So she has added a hanging strap to the bag because right now it just has a clip that you could clip onto like a hanger. But this is been changed and she's added a pocket back here to cover up some of this extra stitching that we've done. The travel duffel and the get out of town duffel, I believe, are like 2.1s. And you know what? I don't have any duffels done by Annie. The only one I have is the ultimate travel tote. Oh, I think I do have a duffel, but it's at home. And it's out of Disney fabric. I'm kind of packing in it. But so that was travel essentials, pack it in, and there's 2 duffel bags, and then there's get the new night and day. So I think that was all of them. So there's only one brand new pattern coming, which we're excited. And also the other thing that with the 2.0 and the 2.1 patterns comes with the coupon for the add-on video at no charge. So if you need some assistance in that, you may want to purchase the pattern so that you get your coupon, your add-on video coupon, and then you don't have to purchase that. And then all that hubbub, I lost my piece of paper. Annie's, Hoffman, one second. While I look for my piece of paper, so for the last thing on it, let me say hello to thank you. That's what I thought it was. Let me say hello to my little people. So Grady, Layton, and Spencer. Mimi says hi. Thank you, Gina. Let's see. Samuel and Alexander, I hope you have a safe trip with Grandma back to Texas. We have Miss Audrey, Mr. Camden. We have Miss Mary Catherine. Hello, Miss Mary Catherine. I have Sage, Ryder, Cecilia. I have Miss Mackenzie. I hope you enjoy your surprise that Nene has for you when you get back from the beach. And Emma, Abby, Owen, and Ian. I hope Miss Emma, Abby, and Owen had a good week sewing with Miss Amy. I know that Owen did. He loved his stuff that he made, so that was exciting. Oh, one last thing. We're having a Bernina sale. Right now through June 30th. From the 17th through the 30th, we have the summer savings sale happening. Okay, we have some really great prices on some Bernette machines. So the B05 Academy, this is the machine that I am using for kids camp. Oh, thank you, Miss Dawn. I don't need those videos. I'll just wait for Amy to teach. No beginner bag classes yet, Miss Wendy. August. We'll come back in August with a new list of classes. the holiday on the 4th of July holiday, and then Bernina University throws a kink in July. And so we will be back in August. But the BO5 Academy is $349. Fabulous machine. If you need a make and take machine, some basic, you've got a grandkid or a child that wants to sew, great machine, very powerful. And then we've got the other really great one is the B77, which is a fantastic machine, dual feed, scissor cutter, all sorts of fun things in it. Both these machines are drop-in bobbin machines, just so you know. Yep, it's windy, it's shipped, it's on its way. Just watching FedEx like a hawk. And then on all other Berninas, we have money off. So depending upon the machine will depend upon your discount. And so this goes on through the end of the month. We also have financing available for purchases over $2,000, and that's available as well through the 30th. So if you're interested or curious, please reach out to us and give us a call or swing by and see us, and we will help you out. Okay. Do I have questions? Did I forget something? It feels really weird not publishing a newsletter, because if you remember, I wrote June and July already, but I got to get on top of it and write August before I leave, okay? Because I do not want to be writing this newsletter while I'm on vacation. I'm sorry. Mickey Mouse comes first in my world, not Material Girls. Yes. So we, just so you know where y'all rank, I'm sorry. But yes, no, I am going to work. I'm going to try to get a newsletter published early in the month of July for August, so that you guys can have it. I'm not Miss Felice. I'm not coming to Florida yet. Now, we're actually going, because I'm going to be in Palm Springs, means I've got to go to California, which means I don't step foot in a state that contains a Disney park without visiting the Disney park. So that means I have to go see Mickey Mouse in California. But some exciting things happening. I may be in Florida before we know it. So I will let you know. I may actually get there for the holidays. We'll see. But yes, I gotta cram all my Disney at the end of the year. So stay tuned for information that will be coming shortly. Remember, the new Kimberbell one-day embroidery event is Harvest Table is up and ready for virtual is still available. Virtual is still available for Harvest Table. You have the Sweet as Pie pre-order. We have Cup of Cheer will be shipping very, very shortly. Okay, so for those of you that have Cup of Cheer pre-ordered, I would expect to have that in your hands by the beginning of July, maybe the first week. Depends upon the holiday and how FedEx and UPS function during that time. I'm hoping they can get it in the hands of UPS prior to the holiday weekend, and so that it gets here and doesn't sit somewhere. Going to the it's okay. Oh, Table Topper of the Month. For my Table Topper of the Month participants, we are not going to have a kit for June. Okay, it's not going to arrive. So we are pushing June to July. So we're just going to shift everything. And if you remember, we are a few months ahead in theme. So we'll be just fine. We are expecting the June kit, but it's an August theme, in the beginning of July as well. Starting to lose my dates here. So you'll know when it gets here. You'll get an email, but just know that you're not going to have a kit for the month of June. Okay, so that gives you a few more weeks to catch up if you don't have your other kits done already. My 2022 retreaters, okay, my November retreaters. Those of you that have a spot, okay, and you have a spot, if you were able to add it to a cart and check out, you have a spot. We are going to begin going through the process of registrations and go from there. But I need you to fill out that form.
It's very possible.
Okay.
Mom is saying, if I don't have a form, you don't get paid.
Yeah, Mom is saying that if you don't get that form filled out, you're gonna lose your spot.
She skips you.
You're gonna lose your spot. You don't want to lose your spot. So make sure that you check your email and fill out the form, and so that we can be able to work through starting to process first payments beginning of next week. Okay? So if you did not receive an email from us welcoming you, giving you the information to the Facebook group and stuff like that, there's 20 of you out there. I'm talking to you, okay? So make sure you get it filled out. And if you have a roommate, make sure that they filled out theirs too. Help us out here. Trying to make it smooth. We are, again, we've almost added, I don't know, we went from 80 to 125. So we have a lot more people. So just be patient. We are working with it. And I have a very big wait list.
Don't skip your paperwork.
Okay? Very big wait list. And for those of you on the wait list, just be patient. I am trying to make sure exactly how many tables we can fit in that room and everything. So we may be adding more. Just be patient for me. Okay. Yes, Miss Susan, you're good. Yes, Miss Dawn, you're good. You're not you're not on that list of 20. You're good. If you didn't fill it out, you got a second email asking you to fill it out again. So if you didn't get that email, you're good.
If I can send the third one, you're X'd out.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that is all for me today. I think we've heard enough. I've heard enough of myself talk. But I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like, but hopefully we don't have like 40-mile-an-hour winds again, so that we can actually enjoy sitting outside and not feel like we're sitting in a wind tunnel. Would be very nice. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend, like I said. Thank you. So, yes, Miss Joanne, you need to get to that email.
Yes, Rob.
Okay. And make sure that you put on the sunscreen, okay, and drink your water. Stay cool and have fun. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me.